Grand Rising, Grand Afternoon, Grand Evening. This is Empress Priestess. I'm glad all is well with you. I'm glad for your viewership. Thank you. I love you all. Listen, I have something to say. Watch who gravitates toward you in your particular season of receiving your manifestations. And I know it's bright out here, but watch who gravitates toward you. Watch the algorithm that they're showing you, because they're telling you who they are. Watch when you withholding funds, or you're withholding energy, and in whatever way you're withholding energy, watch who chooses to be around and who doesn't, because they're telling you who they are and what they want with you. And then watch when that changes, they're going to change their tune as well, because they're using you according to how they can benefit, of course. So think about these things when you're choosing to spend time with a particular person and they're unsure about spending time or how they spend time with you. That's platonic, that's romantic, that's business partnerships, whatever. Look at all these things across the board. Don't always isolate things and think it's romantic. No, you have other ships other than with romance. So look at all these things, all these aspects. That's what a God mind does. It doesn't just look for one opportunistic point of a game. That's evil people. That's demons. That's a small peon brain. Because your frontal lobe is fully developed, you are operating out of your third eye. You see beyond the veil. Actually, there is no veil at this point, but you see beyond people trying to create illusions for you through manipulation, lying, deceit, gaslighting, and whatever other tactics. So continue being aware. It don't matter who it is. Always be aware. Always be scanning your environment. It's a never-ending type of deal. That's what makes you a warrior, is that you're unstoppable. You just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. There's no end. It's infinite. That's because it's divine energy given to you infinitely to do that. So utilize it as a resource and not an inconvenience. When people start to speak in inconveniences, that's when you should withdraw your energy, because you're not an inconvenience. You are an asset wherever you go. I am an asset wherever I go. I am never an inconvenience. And anyone who tries to convince me otherwise is a liar, is a thief, a deceiver, and you will not be the devil of my reality. That's how you speak to that, because you can't keep giving things power around you, above you, below you, and not what's within you. That's retarded. As above, so below, as within, so without. So if you don't feel you have power within, you don't have power without. So utilize these maxims accordingly. They're for your highest purpose and greatest good. It's for you to create the perfect algorithm for you to have heaven here on earth and not be in the earth. Most people walk around here dead. That's why they drop dead when they stop working, because they never had a purpose other than to work. So now that their purpose is, ended, there's no purpose for them to be here. So they drop dead. Don't be a dead shell working for a corporation. It's something more to life. That's not even living. That's why I can't stand to hear a man say, I'll die for you. Then what? I'm out here to fend on my own. So what good are you to have anyway if you're going to die for me? I don't want that. I want a man that's going to live for me. I want a man that want to live for me and only me. Not another bitch, not somebody old, not somebody. No. Just like with your parents. You don't let your parents favor certain kids. Nah, you going to love us all the motherfucking same. Or not at all. I don't have to have my presence around you. You don't have to pick and choose what ships. All of them need maintenance and rehabbing. All of them need your stamp and your brand on it to say, this is who I am and this is how we move in this. And if you can't get with the program, you got to get out the fucking way. Because you holding the line up. GTFO. W. Look at that. That was two dragonflies. I used to be terrified of those things, but they have meaning symbolically. But think about how your ships are moving. Think about the steering, think about the ordering, think about the steps, think about the process. If you keep showing up for things that you don't desire, those things will keep showing and they will become exacerbated and you won't recognize your reality. That's why it's so important for mutuality across the board with everything and everyone. If someone is not wanting your presence, don't give it, because your energy is sacred. My energy is sacred. It's a sacred experience to experience me, whether that be in conversation, whether that be business, interview. You're going to get something out of it. And if you don't set that algorithm so that people can pick up on it and move accordingly, nobody else is. Nobody's going to give you anything. They're going to make it feel like it's impossible to receive anything more than anything, because they're 3Ders. And when you're a mentalist, you don't have to do anything in the 3D. That's why all those Limitless, Jumpers, and all those movies, those are good movies to watch, because it takes you beyond human conceptual thought and experiences, and so you can fathom another reality. But I'm one of none. So there is nothing to compare me to. I just am what I am. And if you can't handle it, you can't handle it. But it doesn't change who I am or what I am and the value that I hold. It just means that it says something about you. And the fact that I'm unfazed, unbothered, says a lot about me. I'm in my power and I hold it eloquently. I don't have to get out of my body, get out of my character. No. So stand on business and make those around you stand on business with their actions. Because when it shifts and you on that high end and you got what you want and you right back up on the top, actually you higher up, they not going to come back, because you're not going to let them. I'm not going to let you come back. You made your choice and your decision. I'm going to make you stand on business like I'm standing on business, because I don't want to interrupt my algorithm. That's what this is about, being a scientist. It ain't personal, it's business. I'm creating my life. I'm crafting my life over here. It ain't personal, it's business. And if you don't like it, that means you in the fucking way. So, move accordingly. Don't let people confuse you because they confused or they insecure or they can't figure out their fucking life or whatever the case may be. Better way to put it, they don't want to. They take enjoyment in the chaos. So you take enjoyment in being the coordinator of chaos. Take enjoyment in that. Take pride in that. Own that title. Don't let nobody manipulate you or take you off your square, out of your position. Because you know who you are, so you move accordingly. Too much power has been given to people who choose to gamble too much. No more. If you're willing to lose and miss out and gamble me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, guess what? That's because you wasn't supposed to be. You couldn't handle it. You showing me. I would be downgrading or wasting my time. And there is no time to waste. There's only alignment. So why even get myself caught up in a misalignment when I can just get what I want and be aligned? Unless you're a self-saboteur, then yeah, there's always something better you're looking for when it's really not. But because you're scared, you travel the path of, ooh, what's over there? Squirrel? That kind of mentality. You distracted all the time. No. Your distracting ass energy is not going to fuck up my algorithm for what I am doing. So you got to fucking go. No questions asked. You're released. So let people stand on business of what they want and show you. You don't have to keep asking. You shouldn't have been asking. So don't ask. You don't tell. You don't have to keep telling people how to love you when they already know. They know what they want, so they know how to love you. People just give you what they want for their benefit, but no more. No more accepting according to somebody else's benefit and you giving. Nah, full reciprocity over here only. Yep, full, not partial, not a part of it, not a piece of it. Nah, I want all that shit. Keep asking me what I want. You know what I want. Don't get in detail with them because they know what they want. Don't let people trick you out of your spot trying to play that dumb role. Dumb bitch, dumb nigga role. What? Huh? What you mean? Uh-huh. Be smart. Emotional intelligence is very important with this type of lesson. Keep it short and sweet. Thank y'all for y'all listening ear. Let that sink in. Take care. I love you. Mwah.